guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a makeup look for you today. It is a bronzy, beautiful brown, I don't know, did I say bronze? I said bronze. That's what it is. It's beautiful. It's featuring ColourPop's Nillioniare. This has been my go-to shadow this month. Pretty much ever since I got it. I feel like this is a makeup look that will look good on every single eye color ever. Maybe I shouldn't say that. It will look good on most people. Most eye colors. And I will go ahead and get to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this Neutrogena Healthy Skin Enhancer. It's more of like a tinted moisturizer. And it has SPF of 20. It has 3 daily essentials, retinol, sun protection, and it has a sheer tint. I really like using this for spring and summer, or more so like moving into the hotter summer months, because it's very lightweight. It also does not contain any dimethicone or silicone that I have noticed, and I've been really trying to look for products that don't contain that, because I find that it's just been really breaking out my skin, clogging my pores. I've just had no real good luck with silicone in general, so I was really excited to try this when I found it. And put this on with a Sedona lace brush. This is the 602. Just pumping it right onto the brush and spreading it around. It feels really refreshing and cool on the skin, which I really like. And I'm currently the shade, what is this? This is the latest, Ivory to Fair. So just for color reference, that's the color that I'm using. So since it's a very light coverage, it doesn't, cover up any sort of spots too well. So I'm gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer, take a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use my clean fingers to apply it to the areas that need just a little bit of extra coverage, and just dab it in there. This is a really great concealer. It's like multi-purpose. You can use it under your eyes. I can use it to spot conceal. It's really nice. I might as well just conceal my eyelids because I forgot to grab my primer. So to hide my under eye circles, I'm going to be using the Master Conceal Face Studio Camouflage Concealer. This is a pretty powerful concealer as far as coverage goes, and I really like it, actually. So I'm just going to add this underneath my eyes, bring it down, and do a little bit of a triangular shape just to lift the area. And then to blend that in, I'm going to be taking the Sigma Tapered Kabuki F86 brush and just pat that in. I like this brush because it will soak up any extra product that you may have on your skin. So if you put a little too much on, it's going to soak it up and just blend out the rest beautifully. I'm also going to take some and highlight just a little bit of my nose right here, my Cupid's bow, and I'm going to bring this onto my forehead right here, just because I don't usually like to set this with a highlighter because I do have oily skin in my T-zone, but if I highlight with a concealer and then set it with a powder, then it remains highlighted. Pretty much gives the same effect except without like shimmer or anything like that. So I'm going to take this banana powder, this is from Ben Nye, it's a pressed version, and a little e.l.f. blush brush, and I'm going to set all the areas that I concealed. This is a beautiful powder. It's one of my favorite powders of all time now. Highly recommend it. I'm not going to set the rest of my face with the powder. I'm just going to set the T-zone with this powder and then let the rest of my skin breathe without any extra product. For my bronzer, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which looks like this. It's a beautiful bronzer. I'm so glad I got this in my Ipsy bag a few months ago. And to blend it out, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. complexion brush, which is kind of shaped in such a good way to really get into your cheek area. So I'm just going to take it on the corner here, tap off the excess, and then go ahead and place on my cheeks where I want to contour and add a little bronze look. And then I take a little bit and I just dab it onto my tops of my forehead where I need to add a little bit of a bronze look, like the sun touched it, and then back on the other side. And then I'm going to squish it and push it into the product, and then add a little bit down my nose to add a little bit of contour here. And then I take some underneath my lips. For blush, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal True Match Innocent Flush with the Real Techniques. This is their blush brush. It's a really pretty peach toned color. I'm going to dab some on my brush and then just wipe it on my apples and push it back. For my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This is fantastic if you're looking for something to use that is very similar to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. Definitely give this a go. It's honestly pretty much just like the same thing. I love it. And I'm using the color Ash Brown. So the first thing I'm going to do is just brush out my my eyebrows, and then kind of get them exactly where I need them to be, and then I'm going to fill in the areas that are more sparse and define them a little bit more. Then I like to brush them out again, just to blend everything. Like so. Okay, for my crease, for my eyes, I'm going to be using the bronzer again, the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil with a Sonia Kashuk. This is the number 109 brush. It's a beautiful blending brush for the crease. So I'm going to take some and add some right here in the crease and then blend it out a lot. I'm going to build this color up so that you can actually see it. The lights on my, the lights that I use tend to wash out some of the color. I noticed looking back on my videos, I'm like, man, my colors look barely there, but really they are. So I'm kind of in the middle of trying to find out the best lighting setup and settings pretty much so that that doesn't happen anymore. So in the meantime, I'm just gonna have to build up a lot of color and go to work and hope people don't think I look weird. So anyway, so just, yeah, I'm adding it and I'm just kind of blending it as I'm adding it, doing circular motions, bringing it up close to the brow bone and back into the crease. It's pretty much what I do. So now I'm going to take some bronzer. I'm squishing this brush because I can't find my other smaller smudge brush. So I'm going to just put this below here. I'm just kind of swiping it back and forth and just really kind of fanning it out so it looks like a natural shadow. If you have smaller eyes like me, you're going to notice that this is going to make them look a lot bigger too when you add a nice beautiful contour shade underneath. Like that. Now for the special part. This is amazing. This is ColourPop's eyeshadow in Nillioniare. You guys, you have to get this color. It is so stunning. It's like a bronzy but more on the brown side, which is a color that I've been looking for a very long time. It's like a bronze and a gold and brown, but more so toned to the brown spectrum, whereas you see a lot of bronze shades toned more towards the copper section. This one is definitely a little bit more for the brown, and it's absolutely stunning. Super pigmented as usual. It kind of reminds me of like a shimmery or more glitter version of Maybelline's Tattoo in Bad to the Bronze. So if you like that shade, oh my gosh, just look at it. You're gonna love this one. In fact, they probably would complement each other. I didn't even think about that. So I'm going to add this all over my lid. I'm even bringing it into the inner corner here. I'm also gonna gently kind of blend upward and just bring that pigment a little bit into the crease. I'm gonna take that same blending brush and then just gently blend out the outer edge. It's so beautiful. I just love this color. I hope it's showing up well on camera, but it's so stunning. Okay, now with a flat shader brush, this is Sigma's flat definer E15. I'm going to take that same pigment from ColourPop, the Nillioniare, and just run that on the outer, on the on the bottom part of my eyes, so like on the lower lash line, basically. That's what it's called. I'm going to add a little bit more to my lid using the, I think this is just a Coastal Scents medium eyeshadow brush. You can use any brush that you have. And I'm just going to sharpen up that pigment again right on my lid, just because I really want it to pop. I really want you guys to see how beautiful this eyeshadow is. And I'm also going to bring it down here and just slightly blend. And then upon noticing I do need to take more bronzer pigment on the lower lash line, because I really want this to be smoky. So I'm going to go back in with my Chocolate Soleil, and I'm actually going to use this brush now, and I'm going to pick up some pigment and just underneath I'm going to hit that, that sounds violent, underneath where I put the Nillioniare shade, I am going to just add another layer of the bronzer. Does that make more sense? Hopefully. So I'm going to use the Shimmer Strips eyeliner from Physicians Formula in Brown Eyes. This comes in like a trio kit. This is like a, I think the middle shade. So I'm going to put this on my waterline. And then I'm going to take my Sigma Small Angle E65 eyeliner brush with the L'Oreal Infallible Lacquer Liner in black, and I'm just going to add a little tiny bit of a wing on the outer corner just to elongate my eyes and make them stand out a little bit more. This part is totally optional, by the way. Now I'm going to curl my eyelashes using the CoverGirl Eyelash Curler, and for mascara I'll be using the Essence I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. This has been my new favorite mascara, and I love using it in conjunction with the Unique Fiber Lash Mascara, which you'll see. So yeah, this has been my eyelash or mascara routine for the past like 2 months. And on top of that, here is the Unique 3D Fiber Lash. See the difference? I only need one layer of this Fiber Lash mascara, and I have crazy volume. So for highlighting, I'm going to be using a couple different products. This is a bronzer from e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's called the Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer. Kathleen Lights talked about this, and I wanted to get my hands on it. It adds such a golden sheen to your skin. And then I got this Daffodil highlight from Glitter Fanatics on Instagram. She is amazing. She's got such amazing shimmers and glitters. So it's like a very beautiful golden white highlight. So I'm going to just dab a little bit of this in the cap. Oh my gosh, this is pure magic. And then I'm going to take my highlighting brush. This is just a BH Cosmetics blending brush. Dab it in and place on. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is so pretty. It's like a gold highlight. It's more gold than it is white. That is really pretty. Look really good on the cheekbones. Okay, for lips you can do a couple different things. You could go in with more of like a brown toned lip and tone this down, or you can brighten up the lip by using Corally Red Pink tone, which is the color that I mix these two together, and it creates such a really pretty tone to it. So you can go bright or you can go muted down. I'm going to show you what it looks like using both options. This one is Tootsie by ColourPop. Before I do that, I'm going to be using the Aveda lip definer pencil. This is like a clear toned or like a nude toned. It works with any lip color that you use or have, and you just like go over your lips. And it smooths them out and gets them ready for lip color. So this is with the shade Tootsie. Or there's this one, which is Chi Chi from ColourPop on the bottom with Milani's Flamingo Pose on top. And here is the finished look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It helps out my channel so much. Subscribe, keep in touch with me, and I think that's it. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Love you guys so much. Bye.